Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts from the film Cars. It's an awesome tune. One of my private students requested it this week, and I thought, great song to do a video on. So I've done a cover version of it, so if you want to hear me play it all the way through, go and have a look at that. I'll leave a link in the description and a card above. Just before I teach you it today, I'm going to teach you all the song apart from the guitar solo, which I'm going to do in a separate video. So I'm going to teach you all the parts up to the guitar solo. But just before I teach you it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, leave me some comments in the comment section, including any songs you want to learn, where in the world you're from. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, keep me doing these videos, I've got a Patreon page where I'll put the tabs, so I'll put the tabs for this on there so you can print them out. Go and check that out, I'll leave a link in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning, we've got quite a lot to get through. The first line goes like this. So we're going to start holding down the E and the B strings at the 13th fret. I like to use my little finger across those two, and then my first finger on G10. So the bottom three strings, you've got hitting that. So we're going to hit a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the first bar goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So it doesn't start on beat one. There's a quaver rest, so half beat rest, and then we start. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. And it basically does that 4 times, so the second bar is exactly the same as the first bar, and you do the whole line twice. You got. So you just repeat that basically 4 times. Then the sort of rockier, distorted guitar bit comes in, which slowly goes. So for that, we're going to play A5 and D7. You could use your first and third fingers or first and fourth, either way for this. So we're playing that power chord, and then go down 2 frets, so you're on A3 and D5. Then another 2 frets, you're on A1 and D3. So it goes rest. And then another hit on that first fret. So it goes the first bar of that line, bar number 3 goes rest. Bar number 4, we're going to do another hit on that, which is a B flat chord, but 1 and 3. And then just take your first finger off and leave the other finger on D3. Which sounds weird on its own, but it works in the song. And then it's going to go to E1 and A3, and then 2 hits on that. So bar 4 goes rest. So bars 3 and 4 go rest. Bar number 5, back to the B flat chord, which is A1 and D3. Then upper string to E1 and A3. Then A3 and D5 twice. So bar 5 goes rest. And the last bar goes, which is the B flat chord again, so A1 and D3. You play it, but then you pull your first finger off, so to the open string. Leave the other finger down, so and it does that twice. Then it goes to E1 and A3 for an F power chord, and then 2 C power chords, which is A3 and D5. So bar 6 slowly goes rest. So that's probably the hardest bit of it. All really slowly. So the whole line slowly goes 3, 4, rest. So that's the next line, and then the lead guitar part comes in over the last bar of that. So let's go to the next line, which has got this little lead line, which goes. which is a slide from 5 to 7 on the G string, then B6, B8, and then a bend on B8, which you're holding all the way into the next bar, then drop down to B6. So you've got and then B13, bending up a full tone, drop it back down, pull off to fret 10, and then another B13, and then B13 bend. So it's bars 10 onwards goes rest. Then just holding that bend up. So the whole line slowly goes 1, 2, 3. It sounds kind of weird slow, but up speed you go. Okay, so then we get to the verse, which is just doing some power chords. Start with the B flat power chord, which is A1 and D3. He's going to hit it 8 times, palm muted, and really staccato like this. And then go up a string, so you're on F power chord, which is E1 and A3, again 8 times. And then to a C power chord, which is A3 and D5. And you've got 2 bars of that, so you've got... So the whole line goes 3, 4. And you can accent different beats on that if you want as well. And that just repeats. So that's the verse. Then we get the bridge song, the bridge which goes rest. So for that we've got a D minor chord, which I'm playing A5, B6 with the second finger, D7 with the third finger, and G7 with the little finger. If you want to, you could play just a normal D minor, but I've just chose to do it like this. Sounds the same pretty much. And then we've got a C chord. Again, you can play a normal C, but I'm playing A3, then D5, G5, and B5 with my third finger. Same rhythm goes rest. Then a B flat chord, same rhythm, so it's just same thing down 2 frets. So A1, and then D3, G3, and B3, and you've got... again, you could play the power chords on it, so just the A string and the D string on those if you wanted to go rest. And then in bar 19, I've got this G5, which is just E3 with a little finger, B3 with the third finger, and E3 next to your face with your second finger, and get that to touch the A string so it doesn't ring, so you just hit all the strings. Okay, so that's the bridge, just goes rest. And then we get to the chorus. Now the first line of the chorus is the same as the second line that we played, the bit that goes rest. And then the second line of the chorus is almost the same, but it just starts off with this. So it's slightly different, beginning, first bar. So A5, then D3, back to A5, A3, and then 2 B flat power chords. So that bar 14 goes. And then the rest of that line is the same. So hopefully that makes sense. Then it will go back to the verse, repeat the verse, play the bridge, and then it does the chorus again, the 2 lines of the chorus, but this time it plays the whole 2 lines twice. And then there's a little middle 8, which has just got some chords. It goes. and it repeats. So that's G minor 7, which is your second finger on E3, and your third finger across the D, G and the B strings at the 3rd fret. Next chord is a B flat major 7 chord, which is your first finger A1, second finger on G2, third finger on D3, little finger on B3, and only play the middle 4 strings. That's a B flat major 7 chord. Then you've got D minor 7, which is your first finger across E1, B1, and then second finger on G2, and you play the open D string as well. And then we've got a C chord in bar 31, which is just your first finger B1, second finger D2, third finger A3. And it plays those first 4 bars, so bars 28, 29, 30 and 31, and it repeats those, and in the next bar we've got another bar of C. So that little section goes 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, another bar of C, 2, 3, 4, and then that goes to the solo, but I'll show you that in a separate video. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know where in the world you're from and any songs you'd like me to do. Put them in there. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, keep me doing this channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put them on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. Thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.